Hello, Guy. Nice to see you again for this tutorial for the mathematic language as a new subject. I think so it's very important to understand that in order to know how will be treatment with any problem about the question or about the quiz or about the exam or about something like this. And this is topic in the mathematician subject. That's why I hope to enjoy with me for that, and please support the channel by subscribe and like. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any problem, if you have any question, you can write to me about in the comment box. Thank you so much. We'll be start now about this for the new subject for the part 3. This is the part 3 after part 2 and part 1 for same algebra introduction. And this is tutorial will be take it more understand for expounding this meaning a new subject in order to know about how you solve the problem. Exponent, exponent meaning the power or index. إن بالعربي هو عبارة عن أس، عدد مرفوع إلى أس معين أو إلى قوة معينة أو إلى رقم معين، وسوف نرى ذلك في الأمثلة هذا موضوع مهم جدا. هو عبارة عن تكملة للجزء الأول والجزء الثاني وهذا الجزء الثالث في مقدمة في الجبر. This is very important for me. Don't forget. Thank you. Now, about the exponent, this meaning about we see that as a power, as an index, as a us in Arabic. The exponent of a number say how many time to use that numbers in multiply by itself. That's meaning this exponent meaning how many times you multiply the number by itself in order to get the result. Look like this. In 8 square, the 2 say to use 8 twice in the multiply. يعني meaning you twice multiply 8 times 8. This is 8 square. So 8 square meaning for this is definition about that. He said 8 times 8 is 64. 64, it's the result of 8 square. 8 square meaning 8 times 8. So the word 8 square could be called 8 to the power 2. يعني meaning 8. I can read so many things. I said 8 to power 2 or 8 square or 8 to the second power or simple 8 square. See, we can get this or you can call this as number so many things. First one, 8 to power 2 or 8 to second power or simplify word 8 square. Sorry. Here this picture explained to me for what is the meaning this. This is meaning expound, this meaning expound or us, this two, or index or power, this two. 8 is base, 8 is a base, أساس. هذا أساس وهذا أس. Exponent are also called power of or index. You can say power, you can say exponent, you can say index, you said power 2, as you like. Yeah, we see here so many meaning for that. but in mathematics is better. He said 8 square. This mathematical language, he said 8 square, or 8 to power 2. You see this more example. Here we have 5 cube. 5 cube. What is the meaning? 5 cube. 5 cube meaning it's here as we multiply 5 by itself 3 times. We multiply 5 by itself 3 times. Look like 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Like this. Like this. This is the meaning for the 5 cube. So 5 cube, the result is 125. 125. Now, in order to 5, you can call the 5 of the third power, or 5 as a power 3, or simplify 5 cube. Example, 5 over 4. Here, over 4, in mathematical language, we said only in square and cube. This is easy word or simple word. But when you increase, this is the power, you can say 2 power 4. 2 power 4, meaning 2 multiply by itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The result for that has become 16. 16. So in order to call 2 to the fourth power, fourth power, or 2 to the power 4, or simplify 4 2 to the fourth, 2 to the fourth powers. This is also the step-by-step to call this in the word or in the mathematical word, but is better things you said is 2 fourth power, or power 4, or 2 to the power 4. It won't make it is easier to write and use many multiply, and many multiply for same the number you can. This is also used in the expanded, will be see like this is, for example, this 9 power 6, 9 to power 6, or 6 power 9, like this, meaning here 9 multiply by itself 6 times. 6 times. It is easier to write and read to the power 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9, and you can say this is to get multiply any number by itself as many times as you would using the expanded. This is expanded. That's why in order to, instead of to write like this, you do it like this in the mathematicians in language. That's why you not take that in order to long, maybe here 9 power 10, 9 power 14, 9 power any number, but it's better to write like this on. It's also easy for C in the mathematical language. Here, for example, I put this as some image or from some small video. That's why the tool, in order to know how we use this tool in order to change the number, as I think so is better to see like this. Here we can, this is, sorry. Okay, we see this next time after that. Here in general things you can see. So in the general things you can A tell you as a multiply A by itself. So there is in the front of there is an A. That's why we'll be do it like this. Here an meaning infinity time to multiply A. Infinity time to multiply. We don't know, or we don't have any idea how many A multiply by itself. That's why he writing like this: a over or power n, meaning a time by itself for infinity. Nobody can know about it. That's why he writing like this in mathematics, in order to know or in order to find what is the value about this a. Here another way to writing it. Simple time people using the square. So simple. This is also, he said this is for the power. He write this is in the power or in the calculators, hand calculators. You can see for that يعني, specific. This is about this for that. Above of 6 on your keyboard, as it easy to type for the keyboard in the calculator or in the laptop or in the any device you have it. You can write like this is here, this meaning as a power, and after that you press this and write the time of the power 2 3 4 5 after that. For example, we have here 2 over 4, 2 to power 4, meaning 2 time itself 4 time. You see, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, it is also we can get 16. We can get as a 16 the result for 2 power 4. Negative exponent. Now we get, this is when this is the preview about that. This is us the general things about it. Now we get it, another topic for the exponent as a negative. A negative is different. We have here, at least listen carefully and see. A negative, what is called, this is opposite of the multiply, يعني meaning هو opposite عكس أو قلب القيمة في عمليات الضرب. نقوم بقلب الكسر أو في قلب الفراكشن للحصول على cancellation about between the two numbers. We can see that. So we divide it by the number each time, which is the same as a multiply by 1 over number, like this, 1 over number. This fraction meaning as in the divided. When you see power here, meaning 2 to power minus 4, meaning 1 over 2 4. Like this, you see, example. Now here we have 8 to power minus 1. Minus 1 or any 1, same the number, you see, like this, he writing like this, 1 over 8, because 8 here over to power 1. That's why here no any power in it. It's become, after you divide it or you get the simplify for that, you can get 0.125 by 1000. See example again. 5 to power minus 3. This meaning 5 to power minus 3 is divided this 5 or multiply this 5, minus 5 times minus 5 times minus 5 3 times in order to get this, like to see 1 over 5 times 1 over 5 times 1 over 5. This the meaning about the 5 to power minus 3. This is not writing like this positive. In the negative, you write like this, 3 times, meaning 3 times, but in the denominator, you write 1, and numerator write 1, and denominator write 5, as 1 over 5 times 1 over 5 times 1 over 5. This one meaning minus, this one meaning minus, this 5 meaning 3, this one meaning minus. In order to simplify like this value, you write like this, 1 over 5, 1 over 5, 3 times, because this is 3 and minus is 1 over time, depending about this rule. So the result is 0.8008 thousand. Here, a negative flip the positive. Negative flip to the positive. Now we will see how you are flip in order to upside down or something like this. Is you can see this example show an easy way to handle negative exponent. Here is easy way. طريقة سهلة للحصول على القيمة في الأس. A over power, A power minus n, meaning we doesn't know about this. That's why we're writing like this. Exactly 1 over A n, because we don't know here what is the value about it. That's why is keep it A n like this in the denominators. But 1, this one as represent for the minus. This one meaning minus, that's why I transfer this or change this value as a fraction, because this is the minus number here. So maybe 9, 4, 3, any number, as why I write here 1 over n over any number we get here. Calculating the position is A over n. You see the positive like this. Then take the reciprocal. Reciprocal, that's meaning about is in order to get the value for that. You see, he get 1 over a n. Like this is a new shape or a new fraction coming for this is as a value. Here I keep this is table to know for some example. For negative exponent now, this 4 to power minus 2 equal 1 over 4 square. You see 1, this meaning the minus, and 4, 2, this is normal number. Equal like this 1 over 16, because 4 times 4 here 16. That's why the result 0 like this. Here 10 to power minus 3 equal 10, 1, this one for minus, over 10 cube. 10 cube meaning 10 times 10 times 10 is 1000. 1 over 1000. That's why when I am divided this is by long dividing way, I get 0.001 for the last result. Minus 2 to power minus 3. You see this is some tricky here. You can focus please about it. Is minus 2 to power minus 3 equal 1 over minus 2 over 3 is keep it this minus and not like this minus this one is 1 minus for the exponent is 1 always. When I change it to fraction I put 1 over the value here. This minus 2 is keep it, don't change anything, but to power 3 or cube. That's why is the result is, what is the meaning minus 2? Because here I get 3 minus, 2 minus is positive, positive time negative is negative, 2 times 3 is 2, times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, minus 8 because here I have 3 minus here, minus time minus is plus, time minus is minus. That's why the result here is also minus 0 point like this. What if the expounding is 1 or 0? If the expounding 1 or 0, how we are treatment about the question? In 1, if the expounding is 1, then you just have the number itself. Example 9 to power 1 equal 1, sorry, 9. Million to power 1 is million. 100 to power 1, 100. Any number to power 1 or index 1 or أس 1 يبقى الرقم كما هو. يعني 1 9 time 1 1 9 10 time 1 10 million time 1 million. Like this is not different too much. So in 0, always any number to power 0 is become 1. Any number to power 0, the result is 1. Million to power 0 is equal 1. 100 to power 0 is become 1. 60 to power 0 is 1. If the exponent is 0, then you get 1. Example 0. 9 to power 0 equal 1. Not power 1. No. Is to power 0. That's why any number to power 0 equal 1. This is the rule. This is the rule. This is the law. Nobody can change it. Here the explanation for you. Put what is about 0. It is equal to the either 1 or 0, and so people say it is indeterminate. That's why you call like this. Indeterminate. Indeterminate. If any number to power 0 or to power 1 is indeterminate, this is meaning is something ثابت. Be carefully about grouping. If you have a question, have some group like this, you must to make carefully to put about the grouping. To avoid confusion, use the parentheses. This is for parenthesis case like this case. To make separately for the line, to separately for the value about the numbers. You putting in the bracket like this bracket, you put the group, each group you putting in the bracket like this in order to make separately to solve first starting in the bracket and after that depending about the board math process to use. You see, with like this is, he said 2 power this is become, what meaning this become minus 2 times minus 2 equal 4 because minus 2 minus is simple. This mean here minus 2 square is become 2 square, meaning minus 2 square. You see I putting here to minus 2 square in order to separately for this group equal minus 2 times minus 2 because I should be opening this is inside the, you see here square, 2 square here inside the bracket. Here minus 2, all this value here time by itself 2 times. But here is square no time, yani only 1 time. Yeah, that's why 2 times 2 is 4, minus 4 because this minus. Minus time this is, minus time this is become minus 4. But here minus this one time this whole number here time whole number here, that's why it's become 4 because minus with minus 8. But here is different. Here 2 times 2 is 4, but the minus no change because here no minus, this is plus like this. Without this he's come like this is different. You see is different, and we are get now is different answer. Is become here negative, here become positive. That's why he asks you, you must to put the group in the bracket in order to get the right answer. But if you putting without this, you can, you see, you can do it like this. Is different, this is different like this. Now another things, AB to get, it's become AB, this with the bracket, this group in bracket, meaning this AB time AB again, AB time AB. But if you write like this without bracket, you must to say A time B square equal A time B time B. You see? It's different because here become times square and become this is wrong and this right. The answer. You see? Repeat it for you. Here with bracket because he asked me you must put the group in the bracket. That's why I put this is in bracket, meaning all this to square. But here only B in square, not A, only B in square. That's why A multiply by 2B. A multiply by 2B because here 2B square. That's why you please focus and listen and take carefully when you solve any problem. Question 1, I write here some question for you in order to make practice in it. And please write the answer to me in the comment and see you in the next video for the part 3 in the introduction algebra. And after that, you can return to the review for this slide in order more understand, and you can search about the website to more information about the exponent. حبايبي هنا بعض الأسئلة للتمرين والعمل يعني ممارسة في حل المسائل، ويمكن الرجوع إلى الويب سايت للسيرش على بعض المعلومات عن الأسس والإندكس لفهمها أكثر. إنه هذا هو أنا حاولت أن أقدم مقدمة بسيطة في هذا الفيديو لغرض المراجعة ولغرض تكملة أو الدخول في مواضيع أكثر صعوبة في الجبر لحلها ولفهم موضوع الجبر بشكل كامل. هاي هنا بعض الأسئلة أرجو الممارسة فيها. What is the value of minus this group? This is group meaning this group time itself 5 times. You can give me the result in the comment. And question 2, what is the value about this and this? That's why this group and this group, you can always, you get this is result for here and get result for here, and after that simplify the process. Question 3, also what is the value of the minus 10 over 0? You see, you can repeat, return back to the revision about the 0, how we treatment with the number to power 0 in order to know about how you solve this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to support this channel by this to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you next video. Bye.